Andrea.
I'm a little bit slow because they gave me the vaccine yesterday.
Oh,
So
which
I'll
one?
ask you the second dose.
But
Which
which
one?
So I'll ask you.
brand?
My God.
Vaccine.
Moderna.
Moderna.
Oh, modern.
I
A modern vaccine.
Yes,
modern
I'm not sure
one.
if it's called.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's called Modern because there is a brand.
What? They say
It's called a
modern.
commercial name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you okay?
¿Cómo se dice turno? El lunes.
I'm a little bit
Ah,
slow.
sería-
That's
Have the
why I
appointment.
was telling you to be
Appointment.
The
patient.
appointment.
Yes, the appointment.
My
The
husband-
appointment.
On Monday.
Yes.
Yes, my husband had the second doses on Wednesday or Thursday, Pablo. Vos, miércoles, allá le hablo en inglés como si me entendiera.
Hey, hey.
AstraZeneca, but it's okay. Yes. Me miró como
Como yo, like me,
diciendo que me está diciendo.
like
Excellent.
me.
What she did? Very good.
Okay.
That's it.
Excellent.
Very good.
You are so into English.
Well,
We're in
today
English class.
Exactly,
Okay.
yes.
I
Okay.
for this topic because we're going to finish with contract law.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Then-
I was.
Okay.
Then
I
I will
found
show
this.
you. Okay, Tomas, have your activity. Then I will show them the contents of the English lesson, the classroom. And third of all, I will teach with an activity, a listening activity with a video.
Good.
That's how we're
Right.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Let's start.
All in time.
Okay.
Yes, very good. So
Very good.
I searched for this topic, which is define terms.
Yes.
So what
One
do
of
you
the
think
clauses. One of the clauses of a
contract-
contract.
Okay.
Yes.
In a contract, what could
Yes.
be a defined term?
When you put in the contract the meaning of certain words
Yes.
that are used there in that document.
Yes. The meaning. Yes.
And so, for instance, if there were a clause containing defined terms, so you say that it could work as a means to understand the meaning of certain words
Yes.
depending on
All the time.
what.
Yes, like a glossary.
Glossary. Yes,
That's
I
right.
love that word.
Yes.
Glossary.
You're so
Yes.
right.
My God, she's so right.
Yes. She's
Oh
right.
my God, I'm so right. Thank you, Tomas.
Yes, you are so on fire.
Por lo menos me sube un poco la autoestima.
Yes.
Right.
Glossary.
What else, Thomas?
Very good. So,
Jamboard.
Griselda just said that it could be called a glossary,
Yes.
which is a very a very
Adjusted term.
interesting way to compare it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so impressed. But well,
Oh.
for instance, can you go to the next frame? Here is
Yes,
the definition
we are
for defined terms.
Yes.
We're just going to read them, and then we're going to do a very quick
Okay.
activity. There are many to do.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Griselda, Karen, who wants to read here?
Go, Karen.
I can read it. Define terms.
No?
You need to know about. This section of a contract usually comes after the parties and recitals. However, some contracts have this section at the end of these agreements. The purpose of this section of contract is to give a precise definition of important words as they are used in that particular contract. It is important because the parties need to know for sure what words means. For example, look at this very precise definition of the word goods. Goods shall mean any goods or services that are subject of the contract and shall include components and any part of components, supplies, and any material incorporated in them.
Okay.
Very good, Griselda. Go on reading.
Okay, you will see that it is different from the normal dictionary definition. That is because the parties have agreed on the meaning of the word goods in the particular contract. A word or expression that has been defined is called a defined term. Often, the defined term is only one word, for example, goods. However, the defined term may be made up of more than one word. For example, final repayment date. In the definition sections, each word of the defined term must be given a capital letter, as in our example. Then, every time a defined term is used in the contract, it also starts with a capital letter. This is to remind anyone reading the contract that these words are defined and have a special meaning. The first time a defined word is used, it is put in inverted comma like this, goods. Means after the first time the defined term is used without inverted commas. The section of the contract that begins after the recitals often begins with the words now it is agreed. Recitals. Now it is agreed as follows, or it is hereby agreed. This means that the definition section is the start of the legally binding part of the agreement.
Okay. So exercise 1, isn't it, Thomas? Thomas, are you there? Where are you?
Sorry. What did you say?
Now the exercise, isn't it? Okay.
Yes, but wait.
Okay.
Wait. Just enjoy it. You don't need to do everything quickly.
Quickly.
And it's more very good. So it says here that it's a part of a contract. It's a clause that could come after the recitals.
The recital.
It could go at the end of the agreement. It's
at the end.
It's in the glossary. And it contains the defined terms that you are supposed to understand if you read them in a contract.
Yeah.
Very good. So can you turn over to the next frame?
Yes,
frame
number 3. Now number 3.
Sorry, number 3.
Yeah.
Very good, Karen. Read exercise 1.
Exercise 1. Is the blue box verb for defined term for a contract? Match its defined term with this definition below. Company.
Very good. Isela, 1.
1.
Te cortó, Karen. Company, buyer, contract, and goods.
Yeah.
Continue, Karen.
Good. Very good. So we're going to start reading them one at a time, and we're going to link them all. It's a very simple exercise.
Yes.
Okay.
So letter A, Griselda.
Okay. The agreement date 5th March 2007 entering into between the company and the buyer to supply goods services to the buyer.
Agreement.
What would be that? Agreement.
Agreement. Yes, I always has the same.
With the stress. With the stress.
Yes.
Well, A would,
Contract
what would
is
be
number
A?
3.
Yes. A is
Number
Yes.
3, contract.
Yes.
Number
Yes.
3, very good. Can any one of you write it down? Maybe match it, maybe draw a
Yes.
circle.
Okay.
Something.
I can't. I am in the cell phone.
Okay.
Maybe
It's
Griselda.
a race.
Very
I am doing that.
Okay. Yes.
Three,
Excellent.
yes. Very good. Letter B.
Okay.
Karen.
Letter B.
B. The person, company, or the person's company servants or agents purchasing goods, services from the company. Buyer,
Purchase.
purchasing.
Purchasing.
Purchase.
Number.
So it's the person of the
Purchase.
company purchasing goods.
Purchase.
A buyer,
So a buyer. Yes.
buyer.
The buyer.
The
Very
Buyer.
good.
Buyer.
I put
Yeah.
Always,
number 2.
always keep in mind that those expressions: buyer, seller.
Buyer.
Yeah.
A quien le interese voy a dar un curso ahora sobre ese tipo de expresiones. Vamos a hacer algo sobre business English.
Y es
si le
gratuito.
interesa. Y es gratuito.
Ay, sí. Pásanos la info.
Ay, sí, sí.
Es el Poder Judicial.
Sí, sí.
Ay,
Somos
genial.
tu seguidora.
Bueno.
Te seguimos a todas partes. Tipo tus groupies.
Pero no bailo ahí. Ahí no puedo bailar en el Poder Judicial. No. Ahí no da.
Ahí no tengo que comportar como
Thomas has some
No,
groupies. Thomas has some groupies.
Normalita.
Groupie.
Excellent.
What is a groupie?
A groupie is a girl, a beautiful girl that follows an artist
Yes.
everywhere.
You mean a stalker?
Ah, I don't know.
Oh,
No, but
like
specifically
No.
for singers. For singers.
yes.
Like fans.
No,
Not
no?
a stalker.
Like
Fans.
yes.
Like a fan. Very good.
Yes.
But sometimes groupies form an institution or a group of followers of the artist.
Yes.
That's a groupie too.
Qué vieja que estoy, no tenía
Interesting.
idea.
Very good. So we have fire. Number
It's an
2. Griselda, let's
Ay, le dio
see.
vergüenza.
Groupies. Okay,
Okay.
What?
Number C.
let's go to letter C.
Okay.
Any goods, services that are the subject of this contract shall include components and any part of component supply and materials incorporated in them.
Es
Goods.
components.
Component.
Components.
Components. Y mi problema es el estrés.
Components.
Components.
Component.
Components.
And you will listen to the recordings of TOLES, and they say this is the first component of the TOLES exam. They say.
Component.
The
Yes,
the
but
second
I am
component.
really good listening, but I am very bad speaking.
No, don't repeat that.
No,
You
no,
will
no,
be
no, no.
Great.
Don't give excuses.
No,
Not to me.
no.
Okay,
Well, what else?
but C is
Very
good.
good. So it says
Number
any
4.
services that are on the subject.
That's
of the
C is
contract.
good. Yes. So D is
Good.
number
4.
no D. So C is 4, and D is
D is company.
company. Yes,
Company.
because
no puedo
it's the
decir.
company of the case.
Yes,
Excellent. Well,
and
Yeah,
it says
take this
limited.
Bear this into account, which is LTD. And
LTD,
that
yes.
stands for limited. Do we have something like that here in Spanish?
yes, SRL.
SRL.
Yes,
SRL.
Yes.
Responsabilidad
SRL.
limitada.
Ah, creía que era sociedad anónima de algo.
No, that's the other one. That would be
No,
that would be not
like
limited. That would be Inc. That would be Inc.
public.
Incorporated. That would be incorporated.
Incorporated.
Yeah.
Number 3, 2, 1, and 4. Very good.
Okay.
Yes, I knew you would do it very quickly.
So exercise
Okay, go
2, please.
to frame number 4.
Yes.
And Grisela, read the exercise 2.
Exercise 2. Exercise 1 contains the following definition. Buyer means the person, company, or the person's company servant or agent purchasing goods, service from the company. What do the words servant or agent mean when used in this way? In the case of Malcolm versus University.
Sorry, both of you. What does the word servant or agent mean? When used?
Or agent. Purchasing goods or services. I think that like agent is like someone representing another person.
Yes.
Maybe servant is like an employee.
Yes.
Could be, but sometimes bear in mind that agent, many times it means the one that is doing the action as well. But well, here you have it. Can you read this definition, Griselda? Go on reading.
Okay. In the case of Malcolm versus University of Author 2002, the Court of Appeal spoke about the meaning of these two words. From Malcolm versus University of Oxford 2002, the term servant means an employee under a contract of service. The term agent means a person entrusted with the fulfillment of a role or performance as a task or behalf of his principal, usually involving or affecting the legal relations of the principal with a third party.
Okay, excellent, Grisela, that you said performance.
Yes.
Good for you.
Performance. Yes.
I am improving performance.
Yes.
Performance.
Legally. So, legally, what is different between servant and agent according to this quotation? Legally.
I think it is the thing I said previously. Because servant in this case means like an employee. Like an employee,
yes.
No?
Yes.
An employee. And what does agent mean?
Agent
the agent
acting on behalf.
Servants is under a contract. One is under a contract. The other have a specific responsibility. Sorry.
Yes, and on the other hand, in the case of an agent, he's a proxy or a representative because represents the principal.
Well, you can always take, for instance, the idea of the agent of an artist.
Yes.
That can
like
be
manager.
Very useful. Manager, yes. It could, but the word manager has many connotations, multiple.
Yes, but you say it with an artist, and I take it became out of my mind the artist with her or his manager.
Okay.
Yes, well, but sometimes bear in mind that the manager is the one who is representing the famous person. In this case, the agent is doing the same thing, representing, fulfilling the role of or performing a task on behalf of his principal. Very good. Can you?
I always remind and trust me because I put in an email with my Canadian client. Thank you for entrusting me with this case.
Excellent.
I remember from last year. Yes.
Right.
Excellent.
Now let's turn over to the next frame, and there it is, the second exercise.
Okay.
There you will find it.
Okay.
Very good. So, Karen, read it.
Yes. Here is a simplified version of the judge's explanation. Complete explanation of what servants and agents mean by filling the gaps in the text with the word from the box below.
Very good. So, Grisela, can you
Okay.
read them all?
Yes, the word professor, principal, servant, agent, employee.
Do you remember what I said about employee?
Employee. Yes, always.
Employee.
Remember you had to say
Employee.
employee.
We can't forget
So-
that.
No, tell us, please.
Employee.
Again, for me. Tell it for me.
Employee.
Again, please.
What?
Employee. Tell me the
With
difference.
a smile. Employee.
No, I mean I did
An
advise them
exercise?
to smile sometimes with those final
Employee.
expressions because they come from
Okay.
French.
Okay. Okay.
But my advice was because we had when we were studying banking law, we had words like payee,
Okay.
Oh,
the
yes.
trustee.
Yes.
All with
And it's
E.
very funny. Very good. So now, Karen, you're going to start read them all here. Not all of them, but you are going to start reading, and I'm asking you, or Grisela, for each
Okay.
letter.
The word A means an employee who has a contract or employment with your company. Example, sorry.
Very good. So, what is A?
Servant, maybe?
Yes. Yes, servant.
He could be the employee too, but it may
What servant?
redundant.
No, but I need an employee. So servants, I think.
Servant, yes, I think so.
Because it
Servant,
means
although
like-
the word is horrible.
Yes, it's like a
Yes.
slave.
like yes.
Because
Yes.
employee, it's okay. You are an employee, but a servant is
Servant.
horrible.
Yes.
Servant.
You imagine a
Probably
slave. Yes.
the queen's servants, they like to be called servants, but not
Not a
employee.
common servant.
Not in common. Probably. Well, kings and queens have a lot of servants, but when you're an employee, you don't like being called a servant.
A servant.
Servant.
No.
Very good.
Oh,
So, can you
Valeria.
write
hello,
it down?
Valeria.
Hi, how are
Hi,
you?
Valeria.
Valeria, how are you
How are
doing?
you, Valeria?
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Excellent. Excellent, Valeria.
I
Welcome.
just
What is she
arrived
doing?
home.
Okay. Okay. You will practice with us. Follow on,
Okay.
please, Tomas.
Go on. Not follow
Go
on.
on. Okay, go on, please, Tomas.
Very good.
Okay, thank you. Go on.
Go on. Keep on
Okay.
going.
Keep on going.
So, can anyone write it down? Letter A, we said,
Letter-
you said
I will.
servant.
I will. You go on, please. I will write it down.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What else? Oh, what else?
Servant, I don't see it. Right,
Yes.
now I see it.
The word servant.
Interesting.
Okay.
Servant,
Yes. And it connects
that's it.
with the next phrase.
Yes, I was-
Good
I
example
was
here
Very
with
good.
the word
An
servant.
employee who has a contract of employment with your company, yes. Grisela, read the next part here.
A good example
These
of the
were-
legal meaning of the word servant would be a servant of a university. This would include any
Any?
who has an employee, I think,
Mm.
who has a contract to work for the university, but not, for example, visiting, who was paid a
Visiting.
fee to give a talk to the students. Professor.
Maybe
Here is professor. Yes.
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 Well, B,
So professor is
B,
possible.
let's say it was,
Employee.
she said it was an employee, remember? And then you said
Employee.
visiting professor. Very good.
Professor.
So you say that B is employee, you say.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Go on. The word.
Employee, professor. Very good. Read the final part.
The word means a person who the party to the contract, known as the or the master, trusts to an act on his behalf with dealing with a third party.
Mhm.
So the word agent means a person who the party to the contract, known as the principal or the master.
Yes.
Trusts
Okay.
on
God,
his
master.
master.
God.
Okay.
It's a nice word. Master is nice. Sir.
No, master.
Principal. I think of Principal Skinner.
No, but
Yes.
Principal Skinner. Yes, I love him.
Yes.
Okay.
I forgot the Principal Skinner for The Simpsons.
Principal Skinner.
From the Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Always the Simpsons.
What I meant is that master tends to have
Master.
slavery implication.
Oh.
That's why
Oh.
I hate it.
Oh,
Your master is, for instance, my cat. I am her master.
Ah. No,
Uh-huh.
but in animal rights,
I have.
you wouldn't be the master.
No, I
No.
would be the owner.
No, you would
No.
be the
No.
family, the animal's family.
yes,
Well,
That's the idea.
yes.
we are her owners.
Adela,
Yes.
in my case, I am the alpha. I say the alpha because they are all girls and
Oh.
they respond to me, so I am the alpha.
Oh, the alpha of the tribe. Yes, you are right.
Exactly,
Alpha.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, well,
Like
walking
wolf.
there really
Okay.
disappointed everyone, so it's not a good example for
So,
anything.
on page
Principal or the master
Yes.
trust what?
No, yes. Yes, tell us.
Trust to
Female.
act on his behalf when dealing with a third party. Yes, the word agent. Oh, very good.
Very good.
Very good. You do it very quickly.
Yes, page 6, please. Because I have an activity, remember.
Well, they are all rather short, so there shouldn't be a problem with it.
Okay.
Very good. Griselda, read exercise 3. Go to the next frame.
Recordá que está,
Okay.
Valeria. Remember that Valeria is
Okay,
in.
Valeria, can you read?
Okay.
Yes, she.
Me?
Yes, but in the text, in the
These
textbooks,
terms.
you have the link for it.
Yes, she has it.
Okay.
Tell us.
This term and condition the following
No,
month.
read the exercise, please.
Yes.
Okay. Here is
The title.
The assignment.
Okay. Here is the definition section for another contract. Fill each gap with the correct preposition from the blue box below.
Well, it's
Very
not
good.
so
This is
blue.
a classic exercise about prepositions that is very.
Preposition. Yes.
It makes you go crazy sometimes.
Necesito el oculista.
Yes.
Oh,
Ya, les aviso.
I am so bad.
¿Qué necesitas?
Okay, so
Me too.
No, all.
Griselda, start reading in letter A.
Yes. The prepositions are in, for, to, of, by, with.
With.
Okay.
Yes.
These terms and
you have one
the following
clue.
words
You know-
have the following meanings.
What the clue? What is the clue? Think of one capital letter.
I don't know if it's
In.
Yes, because
In
it's with
terms-
capital letter.
Because it starts with a
Yes.
capital letter. Very good. That's
Yes.
a very
A clue.
useful
In.
tip.
okay. In these
In.
terms and conditions. I was so
I am so bad.
I was thought about by these terms and conditions.
Yes, I think so. But
Under
when
I would have written
say,
under this term.
Yes, but under
if
is
it
not
says
there.
under, yes,
this
it's
term,
not
Under
there.
is not there.
but it's
Yes.
not there, so it's correct. Very good in these terms.
Because it's with capital letter, that's why.
Capital. That's why. Very good. So in this term, no, read the whole part here, Griselda.
Meanings. Yes, the suppliers means Peterson Electric Limited Trading under the title appearing of any invoice the goods.
Limited.
Supplier Limited Trading under the title appearing
Limited.
of any invoice.
Limited with a stress with the
Yes,
first word.
limited.
Not limited. Limited.
Limited.
Limited.
Limited. Yes.
Yes.
Trading under the title.
Like trading under
Any
the appearing of
invoice.
any invoice
Import.
with the goods or
of the good? No.
of the
No.
goods.
The natural, according to our frame in our brain, would be of the goods, but I don't know.
But I don't know. Yes, I
Of the
think
good.
so.
Yes.
Claro,
Let's see
no sé
another
si la
one. Let's see
factura
another
bajo los
example.
bienes o facturas de los bienes.
Okay. Let's see another one.
Invoice of the goods. No, sorry,
Yes.
the goods.
Go to the
Okay.
goods.
Valeria,
¿Te caíste?
Valeria?
this part here.
Me.
Yes. Valeria?
¿Qué pasó?
The
Okay.
goods means are products, article, or things supplied by or subject to networks,
Negotiations.
negotiation for supply,
Yes.
the supplier, the buyer, the buyer.
Ah,
No, se me ocurrió que necesito oculistas por algo.
okay. For supply, the buyer, the buyer. Supply, the buyer. ¿Qué sería
By
ahí?
the supplier to the
Ah.
buyer.
Yes, I think so.
To the buyer and by the
By
supplier.
supplier to the buyer.
Yes.
By the
I think
supplier.
so. Correct. Very good. Can you write it down?
Yes, I will do it. Okay.
Thank you, Adela.
But I want
Yes.
them
To
to
the
do
buyer.
it.
But
Okay.
I am
Two.
Thomas.
These
By
two.
supplier to the buyer. Next one.
I can't because I am the cell phone, Thomas. That is why Adela is writing for me.
Right. Okay. Karen, the next one, the final one here.
The buyer means any corporate entity, firm or
Yes.
person to whom the supplier supplies or whom the supplier enters negotiation for the supply goods.
Mhm.
The buyer means
Or
You see, I think here you
Yeah.
could say of goods. So
of
you were
goods,
right.
yeah.
It's not of the goods here, which could
No.
be. Interesting. Have you ever seen this expression, whom?
yes.
Or for whom
Yes.
Or
the supplier for so
no, I think it's enter with somebody.
to compete or with whom.
I think so.
Yes,
Well, the
maybe.
expression whom always goes after a preposition, and they are all prepositions, so
So
There is no-
that's a problem.
no way to.
It's not
know.
for him. It's not for him. It's with whom, because there are negotiations with someone. To enter
to whom the
negotiation with
supplier
someone.
supplies or with whom the supplier enters negotiations for the supply of
Okay.
goods. Very good. I think it's with.
It's
Yes.
with.
And in the other is for.
Ah.
In B.
And the other is
For in B.
4. Okay,
indeed.
so now we are going to read it. So it's in this terms, blah, blah, blah. The supplier means Peterson Electric Limited trading under the title appearing on any invoice for the goods.
For the goods.
Mean for the goods. And the last one, the buyer means any corporate entity, firm or person to whom the supplier supplies or with whom the supplier enters negotiations for the supply of goods. Okay,
Interesting.
interesting.
I always like this type of exercise with prepositions, mostly
I hate them.
because they are not so simple.
No, not at
No,
all.
They
No.
truly make you think.
it is
Very difficult.
no,
They
very
truly make you
banal,
think.
very bad with preposition. Very
No,
bad.
but don't repeat that. You will
No,
practice and you
don't
will
be
be very
stupid.
good.
The more you read it, the more you
You get it.
doubt it.
Yes.
I
No,
doubt it.
Yes.
get it.
yeah,
You get it.
me
You
genera
doubt it.
duda, no sé.
You
No,
doubt it? Really?
Doubt,
no,
Why?
not at all.
doubt. Yeah, aquí se decir que
Okay.
dudé, no sé cómo. Que dudo,
No.
dudo.
Are you hesitating?
Hesitate.
Very good.
No, confused,
Oh,
confused.
Okay.
Go to
Exercise 4,
frame number 7.
page 7. Yes.
Okay.
All three of you.
Okay.
Sorry, but Valeria, I
Okay.
don't see you here on online. Are you?
I'm here.
But
I see you on the meet session. I don't see you here online on the Jamboard. Are you able to
I'm
work
here.
with us?
Ah,
on the Jamboard.
no,
On the
no,
Jamboard.
click.
No.
I only have 2 people
Okay.
here.
Wait. Para que...
I have.
No, que...
Ay,
No lo tengo
I
en
don't know
el-
who I am.
Pasame el link. Porque
Okay.
no
You-
lo puedo.
Porque
Tengo en
ella
el
se
celu,
conecta.
pero
I
no
will
lo
do
tengo
it.
acá en la compu.
I will
In
do
the
it.
text box, you have it.
Yes, but I
Ponémelo
will do it.
en el chat, como como hacemos los lunes.
Yes, it's already on the chat.
No, no está.
Yes,
No, porque
it
ella se
is.
conectó después, Tomás.
Sorry, it's.
Se conectó después.
Después,
There.
me parece.
Well, I see
Me
it.
conté mal,
That's
salió
why.
Okay, Thomas, that's it. She's with the link now. It's yours.
Thank you.
Don't suffer.
Desapareció en 3 libros.
Don't suffer. Okay.
Me gusta ese fondo, lo quiero poner.
Which
se cambia.
one? With
The book?
the library?
Sorry,
okay.
is that my cat?
Yes.
She likes. Well, she uses my room as a hub. Do you know that word?
Yes. A harbor.
No, a hub.
No.
Do you know
Hub.
that word?
No.
No,
No, what is that?
No.
no.
A hub is
What
a
does it mean?
place you are momentarily. You use it as a connection.
And that's a harbor. Oh, okay.
To go
That's a
somewhere
harbor.
else.
Okay.
Como un asilo.
That's a hub.
The yes.
Why? No.
No.
¿No? Digo, este asilo transitorio.
Meaning in English, hub. The central part of a wheel
Hub.
rotating, blah, blah, blah. The effective center of activity. The effective center of an activity. The hub.
Hub.
That is
8.
¿Qué número es?
Well, it could be called main harbor as well.
okay.
But in this case, it's
10.
go to frame number 7.
7.
Vale.
Okay, thanks.
Right.
¿Pudo?
Yes.
Exercise 4.
Exercise 4 here. Valeria, no,
Yes.
she has already read it.
Look at this
Grisel,
information.
you read. No.
So she's there, please. Yes.
Me
Well,
read.
Read.
No.
Yes,
Got it.
please. Now,
Look at this
Yes.
information for the definition.
so
Well, okay, whatever you want.
¿Leo o no leo? ¿Qué hago?
No.
So
I do-
bad.
oh
Yes,
my God.
Valeria.
Look at this information from the definition section of another contract. The information refers to how certain words in the contract will be interpreted. This is common to many commercial contracts. Match each piece of information with the correct explanation given below.
Interpreted.
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 Interpreted. It sounds a little bit sweet.
Interpreted.
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 But you have to say with a sexy voice.
Interpreted.
Interpreted.
Interpreted. Interpreted.
More sexy voice. Interpreted.
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 I haven't sexy voice.
Yes,
It's
you
like
have
a,
Yeah,
it's
I
like
don't have one.
a whistle. It can be sexy.
Interpreted. Interpreted.
Well, very
Okay.
good. So it's a contract will be interpreted. Here we have definitions. You have to match each piece of information with the correct explanation given. Which
Okay.
appears very good. Griselda, can you start reading them all? And then we're going to read here this part. I'm not sure if you
Yes,
can read
the
it
option.
properly because it's
In this
a little bit small.
in these conditions, but in the Jamboard it is okay. In these conditions, unless a contrary intention appears, A. Reference to the singular includes the reference to the plural and vice versa. Reference
Vice
to a
versa. Vice
gender,
versa.
vice versa. Okay.
Vice
B.
versa.
Reference to a gender, vice versa. B.
Oh,
Reference
wow.
to gender
Go on.
includes a reference to the opposite gender. C. Reference to a party includes a reference to its servants and agents. And D. Headings are used for the purpose of reference only and do not form part of these conditions. ¿Por qué te agarras la cabeza, Samuel?
Here you have words like headings, headings.
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 The headings.
It comes from the word head. That's why it's called headings, but not headings.
Headings. Headings.
There are no word
Dije
called
headings.
headings.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry, it's headings.
But actually, your logic is correct. It's actually valid because it could be heed. Some words are like behave like that, so it's correct in to think that way. But well, for instance, here now we're going to read all of them.
Okay.
Karen, can you read this one here?
Yes. If the word team, man is used in this contract, that word also means she, her, and woman. Number one. Thanks.
Number one here, and so, which is the term here in a contract that refers to this?
B, I think.
No, it
Specific
is
topic.
B. B.
B referring to gender. Yes, B.
Gender.
Yes, very quickly.
Yes, I knew you were going to do it quickly.
Yes.
That's why I included all of them.
Okay.
I know you.
Okay.
What else? What else?
Very good. So let's a B. Who wants to write it down?
B. All right.
Yeah, I will do that. Okay, you go on, please.
Oh,
B.
bueno, ahí ya le puse, a ver, las fotos, ponelas vos si querés.
B is with an echo.
Quedó perfecto.
Sorry, who's making that noise?
I'm not.
I am not.
I'm not.
Please. Go on, please. Next one.
I continue.
In the contract,
If the contract refers to one of something such as a component of that word includes components.
Component.
components,
Contract doesn't need to use both words each time that term is used.
So if it refers to something such as a component, which of all these definitions would relate to?
A, yes, referring to the singular includes a reference to the plural and vice versa.
Very good. So it's letter A.
Component.
Yes.
Component.
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 Component. Yes.
So
I am
that's
reading component.
so that is A, you say.
Yes.
Hey,
They say
Okay.
A, and I
Okay,
believe
next
them.
one, please. Okay, next one, please.
We have a final frame, so don't be so rushed.
Okay.
I continue. The
Yes,
title
please.
of the content
Yeah.
is called-
Griselda, go to read frame. Sorry, read the next one here.
The title. Okay. The title of a contract clause, for example, payment terms or termination, is not included as part of the terms and conditions of the contract.
Mhm.
D.
Yes.
D.
Do not
D.
form part of the condition.
D. I think that D.
So you think it's D?
D, yes.
Yes. Headings
Yes.
are used for the purpose.
Because the other one is C.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Not D.
Oh,
Z?
God.
Such
We were always wondering, why is it that when you come to class, you are always surrounded by all sorts of nature noises?
I don't know.
don't know.
Valeria, that's a good question. Don't you have some ghosts there in your house with those strange noises?
I have those, the door is opening
Ay, tell us,
alone.
Priscilla. Tell us.
Really?
No, it was my dog.
Ah, isn't it?
Justo se estaba
Okay.
moviendo.
It's not a ghost.
No,
No.
it's like a dog.
Okay.
It's like my dog.
Puppy.
Okay. So the last
Very
one
good. So
is
the
C.
the final one is C.
Okay.
Yes.
Why?
C.
Sí.
Okay.
Why is it C?
C. Okay. Every time one of the parties
Because it's
to a
safe.
contract is mentioned, for example, the company, the name of that party will be understood to include all that party employees. Okay.
Interesting.
Please.
Yes.
Reference to, there you have it. Reference to its servants and agents. And so that's why it's called parties employees. Very good. So now to the final one. And
Fine. Yes.
I'll call it today. For me, at
Yes,
least.
but you remember, please. Don't abandon me. As you do.
Yes.
Now,
Sorry,
okay.
what is that noise?
I don't know.
Puppy.
Sorry,
Puppy.
I don't know. No.
is that I'm very sensitive. It happens even in class when I'm teaching in second year in high school. You know, it's the same thing for me.
Okay.
Very good. So exercise 5.
Don't worry.
Valeria, do you want to read exercise 5?
Okay. Look at the text below. It is from the definition section of a procurement contract. Procurement contracts
yeah.
are
Procurement.
I'm not sure because I've never seen that word
Procurement.
before, but you could say
procurement
procure.
contracts.
Procurement.
Procurement contracts
Yes.
are usually used by government or large corporations to buy the things that they need from outside companies. Read the text and explain the meaning of the underlined word of phrases. You can use
Phrases.
one word or short sentences. There is an example at the beginning. Menos
Okay.
mal que no les voy al oculista.
Okay. Terms and conditions of purchase. Definitions.
Purchase.
Buyer shall mean the United Kingdom Department of Health, their servants, or
Servants or agents.
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 Okay, so that's the example.
Okay.
Example, yes.
The example.
Sell, well, go with 1.2, Karen.
Yes. Seller shall mean the person, firm, or company issued with an order and any servants, agents, or authorized? No.
Authorized.
Authorized
Authorized.
subcontractor of any such person, firm, or company.
So you have to explain what issued and servants mean.
Okay.
What is issued?
Issued.
Issue with an order.
Issued an order.
Issue with an order and anything.
In fact, it goes with some
Exactly.
definitions, Tomas. The exercise goes with some
Exactly.
definitions.
It means
Well, I could search for the definitions if you want, but it could take me longer.
Okay.
can be
Don't worry.
Entitled, yes.
Entitled. Yes, maybe.
But trust me, this is
Yes.
the exercise. I didn't miss anything.
Okay, okay. So entitled with an
Okay.
That's
order.
why it
Yes,
says explain the
entitled.
meaning of the underlying words.
So entitled. You're so
Entitled.
right. And any
Yes, I-
servants is employees.
Employee.
Title, can you write it down?
Okay, I will do it. I will do it. Yes. Okay. And then, or any
Employees.
Employees.
okay,
Employees.
Could say employees, yes.
employees.
Agents or authorized subcontractors.
Next one, please. Order.
Okay, Griselda, 1.4.
Yes. Change order shall mean an order varying
Varying.
or selling an order
Varying.
describing or
Varying.
varying
Yes, because the verb is to varying.
To vary.
to vary.
Varying.
Varying.
Okay, varying. Or canceling an order as described in clause 4 hereof.
Canceling.
Yes, hereof is
After that.
after that
Yes, after that.
in the document.
Don't move the sticker.
So what is here?
Yes,
Abela.
Yes,
Here.
sorry.
after in the document.
What is
Of
here?
in that document.
Yes,
Here.
in the document. Yes.
Yes. In this document. Yes. Okay. Work shall mean
Yes.
Karen, next one.
Price shall mean all sums payable to the seller for performance of the work. The amount of money that
Performance of
you
the
have
work.
to
Price.
Yes, the
Ah,
price,
price.
the amount of money.
Yes.
Sums payable.
What? I can hear.
Well, what did you say it meant? Price shall mean all sums payable.
So what is
I think that is the amount of money that you have to pay. Or you are
Yes, it could be any type of money that, yes, any amount of money that can be paid
yes,
to the seller. That's sum payable.
yes, I
That's
think
a very
so.
interesting expression, payable. I've never seen it.
Payable.
Payable.
yes, I see to payable.
Okay, Valeria, 1.7, the final one.
Okay. Intellectual property rights. I mean all copyright or other rights in relation to registered and under-registered trademarks, inventions, and all others rights resulting from intellectual activity in the industrial, scientific, and artistic fields.
So not
Like
fields.
area,
Register.
areas,
Registered.
Register.
Yes,
Areas.
areas.
Unregistered. It's actually
think that is
easier
area.
to pronounce.
Areas,
Mhm.
Areas.
Yes.
Autistic
Areas.
areas.
yes.
Scientific and artistic areas. Very good. So I think it's,
Areas.
well, we have an anonymous bison. But
What?
no, I think that's